Merry Pokemas clackers. That's weird. Merry Christmas clackers. Welcome to the first episode of the Pokemon DIY Shop. I'm your host Sam. On this episode, we're going to be making Pokemon Pokeball Ornaments. Thanks for sticking around, guys, because we have an episode for you. That's right, if you haven't guessed it by now, this show is all about Pokemon DIY props and items made by you. Well, made by me, but you're gonna make it at home, following my guided instructions. For our first episode, I'm gonna have my partner Tyler join us. So without further ado, let's get into this. First, here's the supplies you're gonna need. We're going to be using 60mm clear acrylic 2-piece ball ornaments. You're also going to need different sized paint brushes. For the regular balls, you're at least going to need red, white, and black paint. We're also going to be using blue, purple, gray, pink, and yellow. You're going to need some string and then some super glue. So if you're like most people, you're celebrating Christmas and you're obsessed with Pokemon, and what better way to decorate your tree than with Pokeball ornaments. So we're gonna be making 4 different kinds of Pokeballs. Tyler's gonna be taking care of the trainer's 6 starter Pokeballs, the normal red and white ones. And I'll be tackling the Master Ball, the Ultra Ball, and the Great Ball. So alright, if you guys are ready, we're gonna get into this. Get your supplies ready and let's go. You are doing red and white. We're both doing black, but... So, you've got a metallic red, because I would like you to do at least one of these in a metallic red and white. I think that'd be fun. This is a stickier type of acrylic paint, and we're going to use that maybe to glitter up one of the lines on the Pokeball, but we'll see. So, it's not that hard. You're going to take it, you're going to separate it. One side's going to be the white color, the other side's going to be your other color. You're going to put it together, tie it with a string, voila. I'm just gonna drop these into here, drop the paint right in, and then use that to spread it around, and we're gonna go with that method. So that's just the first coat. Of course, we're gonna have to do more. So Tyler's gonna do 3 metallic ones and then 3 just plain red ones. So I'm going to be doing 2 Great Balls, 2 Ultra Balls, and then 2 Master Balls. So for the Great Balls, we're going to be using a generic blue. And for the other one, I want it to be metallic. That's a really good dark blue. Now I know the Ultra Balls and the Master Balls and the Great Balls have those colors on the outside. That's why I'm painting them on the inside, so that way I can paint that detail on the outside. The Ultra Balls are gray and yellow. So I'm going to be using a matte gray and a silver. For the Master Balls, it's purple and pink. So I'm going to be using a purple and a metallic purple. So the first coats are done. You're going to want to do about 2 to maybe 3 different coats. So we found pouring larger amounts of paint into the balls, the halves, and letting it drip around was a lot more of an effective and efficient way of getting it painted and coated. Got excess, drop it into the next one. Look at that. That's what we want. Solid. And don't worry about it building up in the bottom of the cups. You can just take that, pour it right back in. So, there is an alternative to having to wait so long for all the paint to dry, but it is a little bit more expensive. Go out, buy yourself some spray paint of the specific colors that you're going to be using, and just spray paint it, because this is about 2 hours later. So now is when we're going to be taking the 2 separate sides of the Pokeballs, connecting them together, and painting on that black line. For the first one, as I said, I wanted to try out this glitter effect, so we're going to try that one out first and see how well it works. As for the detailing on the other balls, we're going to be using this yellow, this red, and this pink to match the different colors for the Great Ball, the Ultra Ball, and the Master Ball. Alright, we're going to grab the metallic ones here because we're going to be using that with the glitter. Be sure to grab your super glue. Put the slightest amount just on the different sides. Take your 2 ends, make sure the holes line up, and slide it in there. Now grab your masking tape. We're going to use this. I'm meticulous. We're going to use this to make sure we get that perfect line. Now I had this left over from a Halloween glitter pumpkin DIY thing. We're gonna just apply that right on there and not worry about precision because we've got the tape. Get it on there thick. And then you're going to grab your Leprosy of the Craft World glitter. As we all know, it can be lovely, but at the same time, it can be destructive. And we are just going to lightly, well, there's no such thing as lightly dumping glitter on something. We're just going to dump that glitter right on that line. We're gonna let this dry and check on it in a moment. All right. Let's check to see if our glitter ball idea worked. I would say it worked. And after it dries and we clear away the dry glitter, I think it's gonna look perfect. So we've got them all connected now. And we're just gonna go through and line them all up. All right, now that the arduous process is over, let's get to the detailing. So we're gonna be adding detailing for the Great Ball, the Ultra Ball, and the Master Ball. The Great Ball has 2 red stripes down the side of it. The Ultra Ball has somewhat of an H on the top of it. And the Master Ball has 2 circles and an M in the center. After you apply a couple coats to get the desired look, you're going to take your string and cut it into about 8-inch little strips. We're then going to take those and loop them right through the little hole. Bring it up here and tie a knot. Pull it tight, and voila. Do it to all of them, of course. Right guys, we're finally done. Check these guys out. All right, now that they're done, let's get them on the tree. Well, everybody, that's it. And I really hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of Pokemon DIY Shop. And for those of you out there who celebrate, Merry Christmas. Be sure to scroll down, hit the subscribe button, so that way you guys are informed of the next DIY project. If you guys decided to get inspired and do your own versions, be sure to post pictures of your inspirations down below. Until next time, guys, do svidaniya, my kleckers.